Hey, welcome to Together Both. So this episode, I'm actually in my wife's car. Let's call it Together Both Mobile Unit 2. I got to work on it later today, so I'm in it today. So anyway, welcome to Together Both. So this week was May the 4th. You know, Star Wars geeks everywhere were celebrating May the 4th, as in May the 4th be with you. I've got to admit it, I'm kind of the Star Wars geek myself. You know, Star Wars came out when I was around 7 or 8. So I grew up with it. You know, I can remember wanting all the action figures and going around with the lightsabers, you know, and shooting. So, you know, I get it. It's a lot of fun. And, you know, in Star Wars, it's kind of like Christianity. It was the good versus the evil, light versus the dark side. Don't go over to the dark side. So we may not have the Force as Christians, but we do have an active God who is able to help us in time of need, and he's only a prayer away. The ultimate force of good is right there by our sides, everywhere. And, you know, Christianity, there are even equivalents to, may the Force be with you. You know, that famous line from Star Wars. So if you ever listen to the end of my videos, I mean, everybody listens all the way to the end, right? Anyway, I always close with a couple of phrases. I say, may the Lord richly bless you. See, that one can be found in Psalm 115, verse 14. May the Lord richly bless both you and your children. And then I also say, may God shine upon you. Well, that one's found also in Psalms, Psalm 67, 1. God be merciful unto us, and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. You know, but I was looking, as I was coming up to May the 4th, I was looking for other phrases that started with may God or had may God in it. And I used an app called YouVersion. It's a Bible app that my minister got me started using. I use it all the time now. So with this app, YouVersion, you can search certain phrases. So I typed in may God. And I found that this phrase was used by the Apostle Paul to start several of his letters. And this is what he said at the beginning. May God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ give you grace and peace. See, that was in his greetings in both of the Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, and even more of them. So that's the thought for today. May God give you grace and peace. May God give you grace and peace. May God give you grace and peace. See, maybe we can get that going as a phrase like, may the Force be with you. May God give you grace and peace. And maybe we can get it going as a phrase that Christians use when we depart from each other. Or, hey, maybe like I like to say, may God richly bless you and may he shine upon you. And thanks for watching Together Both. Have a great week and may God give you grace and peace.